Welcome to the 2024 SEC Softball Tournament on ESPN2, presented by T-Mobile 5G Home Internet. Our second semifinal, Florida, the five-time tournament champs, A&M going for their first, coming off of a walk-off win already earlier today. The winner of this one will face Missouri because they also walked it off today. Clear. Falby, long run as she was shaded over to the left and makes it over to right center, one down. The SEC's all-defensive center fielder this year. Swing and a miss. Two down.
Freshman expanding the zone with that.
Missouri tomorrow night. 1-2 pitch.
And a swing.
Couple of strikeouts for Rothrock. And a 1-2-3 start for the... Falby pulls that to first. Trinity Cannon is there, one down. They're in trouble. Otis chops that to short, and Willie couldn't pick it clean. A one-out base runner for the Gators. Last year's SEC Player of the Year. Rockets that one out to center. Back-to-back hits for Florida. And here comes the Player of the Year this year, Jocelyn Erickson. 7 of their 9 runs earlier today via the home run ball. And a strikeout, 2 down.
He's been the constant.
Walsh tried to get on top of that rise. Skies it out to Jazz Hill. Side retired, a couple hits, couple left. Scoreless through 1.
Picked tough to steal on.
Yeah, picked to finish 7th in the preseason. They ended up 2nd. As Julia Cottrell steps in, the former Gator and former Cowgirl at Oklahoma State. Hill out to center, Falby. Not much gets down around her. 2 down as Hill is retired. Semis. UCLA plays Arizona later tonight. Last call for Pac-12 softball, unfortunately. Falby's got it. 1, 2, 3. Rothrock has retired the first 6. So there's a whole mishmash of information just from like the SEC alone. Brown, high fly. Kramer Echte has it, 1 down. Ooh, Kistler rattles one right back up the middle. Out to shallow left, and that's going to drop in fair. Back-to-back singles, just like in the first inning for Florida.
Oh, and I loved.
Williams jacks one, headed towards the scoreboard, and off of her own facade on the Jumbotron for the home run.
Wow, this ball is bashed. And Mia Williams with a .167 batting average. Her 4th home run of the year, gets herself in a really good count at 3-1. She knew what she was looking for, what she was hunting. She'd stayed off the changeups that were low to get her to this 3-1 count. And this is an elevated drop ball that she gets all into. It bleeds back into the zone, and she is head down, barreling that up. And that exit velocity is just off the charts. Hits that well up the scoreboard. She knew it. Look at the celebration and the smile. Well-deserved. A 3-run.
That's the 2 freshmen, Kowalewski and Williams, in the biggest games of their young careers. Falby caught by Echte. 2 down.
After practice, before practice.
Otis, so that's going to drop in for a base hit as we check in with Holly Rowe.
Well, Corby Otis has a really interesting hitting power.
Skylar Wallace. Good by Wallace absolutely smashes a two-run job.
You guys, this is the best that we have seen Skylar Wallace hit all season long. This is the Skylar Wallace that won the SEC Player of the Year last year, and she's produced through this year, and there's been so much talent throughout this lineup that you almost forget how great Skylar Wallace can be, and we are seeing it show up here in the SEC tournament. She takes a pitch middle, but watch the hands stay so inside this ball. Bat speed, and she drives it out. Holly, you talk about kinetic chain. That was a beautiful look at why Wallace is so good.
Earl Tao keeping it cool. Here's the 3-0 to Erickson. Draws the walk. Reagan Walsh. Did she get enough? Just got under it. Fly ball out to Kramer Echte. And that'll do it, but a pair of jacks and a 5-0 lead.
Most intimidating as a hitter. You see her kind of crouch down, and then she comes out of it and comes at you.
And strikeout number 4 down to Holly Rowe.
Well, it is Saturday, and so that is why the...
And sometimes for a power pitcher, you actually throw a little bit better when you're a little tired.
Infield pop. Brown's got it. 2 down. And the Roughnecks. Double header on ESPN for you. Wallace. 9 in a row. And gets the swing and miss there. 1 down.
Pick them up, which is why they're 44-12 this year.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 3-2.
3-2 to Kistler. Ground ball to second. Wiggins. 2 down. Kowalewski. And a 1-2-3 inning for Ackerman. 3 in the books. 5-0 Gators.
It's a great
Gators,
find,
yeah.
too. Research to find out that they're the only team, Division I. So, lucky Florida.
Yeah.
Powell dropping down the bunt. Injury in the offseason, so she's kind of had to reinvent herself out there in the circle. And after the base hit, mishandled by Kistler, and that allows Powell to scoot to third.
Back to come around to score.
More small ball, and the runner will score from third. And the throw gets away, and another run will score for the Aggies. Racing around to third, and standing up there is Coco Willie, and she's making things happen for A&M.
This is great utilization. We saw one off the wall earlier to win it. I just love putting the ball down. This is a squeeze, you guys. Florida not looking at all interested to get the runner at home. Instead, they throw it to first, and she was already safe, and now they're throwing the ball around. So you got a base hit with an error and lead.
Cottrell, high fly ball. It's shallow, and Wallace back on the grass. And now she's going to run after the base runner and force her back to the bag. 1 down.
Got a little sass over there, too, between the two of them. Wallace ran right at her, and then
The middle infielders pulled in for Florida.
Pops up the bunt. Caught by Brown. 2 down.
well, and they've gotten it to her on bunts. I mean, bunt base hits, errors.
Wallace with room. Side retired. Williams gets under it. Ooh, a little dicey, but Powell takes care of it. 1 down.
Yeah, it's down the line so quick.
Squares, then swings. Backs up Wiggins. Got her. Keeping Kendra off the bases. 2 down. After Duke won the regular season over the Knowles. Backing up Woolley, a long way to go, and Otis is aboard with 2 outs, and here comes Skylar Wallace again.
Ball 4.
And that's ball 4. So the 2 and 3 hitters now for Florida have. Ball 4, and they are loaded. And here comes the Gators' home run leader this season, Reagan Walsh.
Run away from right-handed batters.
Walsh right back to Vestal, who makes the play to first, and the Gators leave him loaded. 5-2. Opposite way. Kistler has it. 1 down.
And then as humans, what's in their psyche? What gets them going?
Another fly ball to right. And Enright is retired, 2 down.
Yeah, and she's competitive. I mean, she...
And a base hit back up the middle, so that did work.
It did work.
Her entire purpose is to do that.
There you go. Keeps it on the ground. Echte motoring around at third, going to head for home. The throw to the plate, not in time. And then oversliding the bag at third is Powell. They get 1 in, but they could have gone for more. The 3rd out of the inning.
We talked so much about speed, and for Kennedy Powell, nice job of getting this ball up the middle. Then with the bobble, throw home. She comes in the third base, but overruns the bag to end the inning. And Alyssa Hovermeal hitting for Ava Brown.
Pops it up. 1 down. Sunday Night Baseball.
Bid for you, bid for you.
Caught strike 3 to Kistler, 2 down.
Get your pitchers back every time you pick up the bats, and they've got the heart of their lineup coming up.
Oh, nice. Change up. Brooke Vestal gets the strikeout. 1, 2, 3. And the Coco Woolley squeeze. And a strikeout for Rothrock. That's number 5. And a great spin. Coco Woolley. Slow roller under Rothrock's glove, but in time for Williams to get her at first. 2 down.
That is a nice play.
Cottrell pops it up in foul territory, and Erickson's there. 1, 2, 3 for Keegan Rothrock. Gators are 3 outs away from the finals. They'll take a few more swings first. Championship. And Williams may have run into her own bunt. 1 down.
Just got to find that right spot in the infield.
Called strike 3.
Tell you what, I've been impressed.
They can keep swinging.
We want to hit.
And Otis has reached all 4 times she's come up today. 3 singles and now the walk. Erickson sends one into the gap off the glove of Echte. Otis scores. Wallace scores. Erickson a 2-run double.
She's going to take this pitch and wait on it. It's elevated. She sees that over-the-top rotation, and she just gets under it, drives it the opposite way, and Echte so close to making that catch off of her glove. Jazz Hill right behind her, picking that up. Really nice effort.
Gels gloved by Wiggins at second for the 3rd out. 7-3 Florida.
Outstanding.
Each game becomes the biggest yet of her young career. And a strikeout to start out the 7th.
She does a good job of.
Yeah, she's as far as you can be over to the right side, and that creates an angle.
Infield pop-up, Wallace, 2 down.
Yeah, so she'll step left and then bring that pitch back across the inner half of the strike zone.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Griffin sends it the opposite way. Ball game. The Florida Gators win it 7-3. Complete game for Keegan Rothrock. Home run balls for Skylar Wallace and Mia Williams. And they're back in the finals.
Oh, you can tell the excitement. This means something to them, playing for that championship.
Well, how about the freshman? I mean, it's Keegan Rothrock, of course, in the circle, but Mia Williams is the one that got the whole thing going. At the bottom of the order, the 9-hitter, Tim Walton has to be so proud, not only of his vets and Skylar Wallace, but the new ones, the Froshies, getting it done.
7 runs on 9 hits. They did have a couple errors. Aggies 3 runs on 5 hits. And Florida into the finals for the 10th time, looking for a 6th championship. Missouri in the finals for the 3rd time. They are